What happens when the latent Kundalini energy within a person's body begins to awake? Well, Itzhak Bentov was an Israeli-American scientist and inventor. His pioneering work helped to develop the first rocket for Israel. But what's so fascinating about Bentov is that he had a completely different character than what you would expect from a scientist of his caliber. He was deeply interested in the study of consciousness by the means of scientific tools, and was naturally attracted to the practice of Kundalini Yoga. You see, Kundalini Yoga is a very powerful method, created in ancient India to develop the mind of the practitioner to a supernatural state. Sadly, many people still don't believe in its effectiveness. But what Bentov discovered through his research is truly breathtaking. Bentov had found, as the practitioner advances in his practice, the dormant and latent parts of his brain become active. In his own words, with continued practice, the whole brain comes alive, turning it into a superconductor of powerful mental energy.
The concept of Kundalini energy, often described as the serpent power in ancient Hindu philosophy, has fascinated spiritual seekers for centuries. According to yogic traditions, this latent energy resides at the base of the spine and, when awakened, rises through the body's energy centers known as chakras, leading to extraordinary physical, mental, and spiritual transformations. Beyond the mystical descriptions, modern science offers frameworks to understand this phenomenon, shedding light on how Kundalini activation might grant individuals abilities that seem superhuman. Furthermore, a closer examination of ancient Hindu texts reveals that the seers who developed these practices were not just spiritually advanced, but also possessed a profound scientific understanding that rivals, and in some cases surpasses, contemporary knowledge. Kundalini energy is often associated with transformative experiences that include heightened awareness, enhanced cognitive abilities, and even extraordinary physical feats. From a scientific perspective, this can be understood through neurobiology, quantum physics, and bioenergetics. The human nervous system, particularly the spine and brain, plays a central role in regulating bodily functions and consciousness. The sacrum, where Kundalini energy is said to reside, is a hub of neural and energetic activity. Modern research shows that meditation, breathwork, and other yogic practices can stimulate the brain's pineal gland, often referred to as the seat of the soul. The pineal gland produces neurochemicals like dimethyltryptamine or DMT, which are known to induce altered states of consciousness, vivid sensory experiences, and heightened mental clarity. This aligns with ancient descriptions of Kundalini awakening, which describe a surge of energy and awareness traveling up the spine to the brain. One of the most intriguing aspects of Kundalini activation is the purported development of superhuman abilities. Historical and contemporary accounts describe individuals experiencing heightened intuition, enhanced memory, extraordinary physical endurance, and even an ability to perceive subtle energy fields. Scientific studies support some of these claims, showing that practices like meditation and yoga can significantly enhance brain function. For instance, regular meditators exhibit increased neural plasticity, improved memory retention, and heightened sensory perception. These changes are attributed to the activation of the brain's prefrontal cortex and other higher-order regions, which correlate with what ancient texts describe as the awakening of the chakras. Kundalini activation is also linked to improved physical endurance and resilience. Yogic practices associated with Kundalini awakening emphasize breath control or pranayama, which increases oxygenation and reduces stress hormones like cortisol. This can lead to enhanced physical performance and faster recovery from injuries. Advanced practitioners often display remarkable control over autonomic processes like heart rate and body temperature, feats that seem superhuman to the untrained. Additionally, heightened states of intuition and empathy, often attributed to Kundalini awakening, may have a basis in quantum physics. Studies on consciousness and quantum entanglement suggest that human minds might be interconnected in ways not yet fully understood, offering a scientific basis for phenomena like telepathy and energy perception. The sophistication of these practices raises questions about the origins of such profound knowledge. Ancient Hindu seers, or rishis, who developed the system of Kundalini Yoga, were not only spiritual adepts but also pioneers of scientific inquiry. Their understanding of the human body and the cosmos, encoded in texts like the Vedas, Upanishads, and Tantras, reveals insights that align closely with modern scientific principles. For example, the concept of chakras as energy centers mirrors the locations of major nerve plexuses and endocrine glands in the body. The Sushumna Nadi, described as the central energy channel in yogic literature, corresponds anatomically to the spinal cord, the main conduit of the nervous system. The depth of their knowledge extends beyond the body to encompass the cosmos. Ancient texts like the Surya Siddhanta contain remarkably accurate calculations of planetary movements, eclipses, and the Earth's circumference. Their mathematical innovations, such as the concept of zero, laid the foundation for modern arithmetic and calculus. These achievements suggest that Hindu seers approached their spiritual and scientific explorations with a holistic understanding of reality, blending empirical observation with introspective practices. Their perception of the universe as a unified, interconnected whole resonates with modern principles of quantum physics, which describe a reality where particles influence one another instantaneously across vast distances. The integration of spiritual and scientific knowledge in ancient Hindu traditions provides a model for understanding the potential of Kundalini energy. These teachings emphasize that the universe and the human body operate on the same fundamental principles of energy and consciousness. By aligning one's inner energy through practices like meditation and yoga, individuals can tap into a vast reservoir of potential that modern science is only beginning to explore. This alignment is not merely a spiritual achievement, but a biological and neurological transformation that unlocks the brain's latent capabilities. Despite the skepticism that often surrounds claims of Kundalini awakening, contemporary science is increasingly validating its effects. Neuroscientists studying meditation have found that long-term practitioners exhibit structural changes in the brain, including increased gray matter density and improved connectivity between regions associated with attention, emotion regulation, and self-awareness. Similarly, studies in bioenergetics suggest that the human body generates electromagnetic fields that influence physical and mental states. These findings provide a plausible explanation for the dramatic shifts in perception and capability reported by those who have experienced Kundalini activation. The legacy of ancient Hindu seers lies not just in their spiritual teachings, but in their holistic understanding of life's interconnectedness. They viewed the human body as a microcosm of the universe, capable of reflecting and interacting with the cosmos through energy and consciousness. Their teachings on Kundalini energy are a testament to their advanced grasp of both spirituality and science. As modern research continues to uncover the mechanisms behind these practices, it becomes clear that these ancient wisdom traditions offer profound insights into human potential and the nature of reality. The activation of Kundalini energy is not merely a mystical phenomenon, but a scientifically plausible process that holds the key to unlocking extraordinary human abilities. Through meditation, breathwork, and other practices, individuals can achieve states of heightened awareness, enhanced cognitive function, and physical resilience that align with ancient descriptions of superhuman potential. The wisdom of ancient Hindu seers provides a roadmap for these transformations, demonstrating their unparalleled understanding of the human mind, body, and universe. By bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science, we can rediscover the vast, untapped potential within ourselves and take the next step in human evolution.